Radio Shouty.
Roc A Wear Dame coming with one of the freshest fashion lines for the urban culture at that time, man. What was that like when you said, okay, I see what Sean John got going on. I see Fat Farm over there. Let's come with this Roc A Wear. What was the impact and how did you get that done?
Well, what happened was, we was wearing all that iceberg and everything he was wearing was blowing up. And I saw Russell getting money. Sean John was just about, I remember going to Puff's office or something and he had all the samples in his office. They hadn't quite come out yet. So, we always had our thing. So I'm like, all right, I got to handle that. Anyway, but I was already making my own Roc Wear from the beginning. Mm-hmm. I just did it stupid. Mm-hmm. Like I went and tried to buy all the sample room and all that. And I had it in John Street and I just learned wrong. But anyway, so I went to Iceberg. The sales lady put us, because the sales lady knew what was going on. So she put us with the Italian owners. I wanted to talk to them. And they were so fucking rude. They were like, I was like, yo, we want to do a clothing line. Nah, I can't do that. We want to be in a campaign, can't do that. Oh, we need some clothes. Oh, we're having a sample sale. Okay, fuck you, I'm not wearing this anymore. And I was going to, Russell had put me with these Russians, Alex and Norton, to make my jackets. Mm-hmm. And when I went in, I seen they had a couple of clothing lines. One was like Woo Wear. And I was like, yo, bro, I'm about to do this. If y'all show me how, we could get money. Mm-hmm. And they were like all over it. And then the Hard Knock Life, I made samples. I just wore the hat and the clothes the whole time, so people could know it was real. And, the rest was history. But, to me, mm-hmm. all of the stuff that was happening was supposed to happen. Yeah. Like, I've been sitting back watching. To me, I wasn't getting enough. I was always disappointed on what the money was once I got there. Mm. So, you got to think, I'm young, even I always had bread or whatever. At 17, 18, I'm watching Run DMC and everybody getting money and Hammer, all this, niggas is getting money. And when they start rolling, Dre and all that, everything's rolling. It's crazy. So I'm like, damn, we just sold 5 million records. Where the money? Where the fuck is the money? Why am I don't feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. And everyone looking at us like we getting it. I'm like, we're not really getting it. We just know how to, but it wasn't no real money. You know what I mean? It was like, this is gonna run out. You know what I'm saying? So I always felt scared. Mm-hmm. That's why I was always doing new shit. I was like, yo, I'm not comfortable with 3 million, 4 million, 8 million in the bank. And that's supposed to be the big lick. I'm spending that. The things I want to invest in cost more than that. So every dollar I ever made, like if I get 5 million, 8 million, 2 million, right back in the business. Because what I'm going to do, spend it? Yeah. So it'd be like, niggas, oh, you broke, nigga? I ain't broke, nigga. I got businesses. I invested in Rachel Roy. Yeah. I invested in Lee Daniels, things that are going to yield later. Residual income is not what they were teaching us. So, when you were an artist, unless you really get a sick catalog, like Michael Jackson or some shit, that shit might not hold you down when you're 50, 60. So what I'm seeing right now is a lot of rappers that are older working harder now than when they were younger for littler crowds. And I'm like, first of all, I'm not gonna be jumping on those stage pouring champagne. Nobody wants to see Dame do that, this age. That's corny. So I was just always looking for the bigger lick. I was never comfortable. Mm-hmm. That's why then I did Rachel Roy, even Ryan Kenny out there. I funded Kenny Burns and Ryan shit. They don't talk about that one, but ask him. You know what I'm saying? Ask Ryan to pay off some of that bounce. I'd be like, yo, what's up? I thought, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's my nigga. Big shout out to Kenny Burns and Ryan. But bottom line is, I never felt comfortable, especially you gotta remember, homie was quitting every day. Like since the first album, he quit. Every fucking album, he retired. So he always had niggas like, yo, I'm not depending on this nigga anyway. I already know what he's about to do. We always knew what he was gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? So I was just always prepared.
Well, now you can see it in the business actions because you had so much other stuff going on outside of just the music.
But music wasn't no money. I was off the music, bro. After we sold 5 million, it didn't make enough money. You understand what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I worked too hard. I argue with nigga. I feel like I'm putting my life on the line. We going to low. Yeah, it's too tough. It was like being in the street, and it wasn't enough money. It wasn't enough money. We made money when we got with Roc A Wear. That's when that money started.
What was going through your mind, and what did you do when you saw that real money for the first time, Dane?
I still ain't seen the real money yet.
Ooh.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't real money. You can't look at real money, bro. You don't ever see it. You don't see real money. If you can look at your money, you ain't got enough.